Okay, don't spill my coffee, please. On top of my electrics. Harry, come out to me. Hello. Hello. Good you go. Am I in the, is she in the, if you check the back?
Yeah.
It's weird, it's pointed that way, like.
Yeah. You wanted that there?
I wanted to kind of get the whole room, like, you know what I mean, the painting and stuff. Who's this? Oh, Jesus, you wolf. Get up there, you get up. Oh, come on, make an effort, love. This is Kaya. Sleepy Kaya, because all she does is sleep in the daytime. Like a little vampire. And then she's up all night screaming. Aren't you? Like a banshee. Oh, come up to me. Get up there. The fucking size of her.
Baby, what is he doing to you?
Hey, Sleepy, Sleepy. Hey, Sleepy, Sleepy. Kaya's the new addition. Look at that. She's got the loveliest coat.
Hey, Softy. Hey, Kaya.
Of course, you'll shed mad, I'm sure, when you get bigger. Hello, Kaya.
You okay?
Not really a camera person, are you, Kaya? No. Hello, buddy. Hello, buddy. Little bombs all over the carpet. Come here, come down to me. Hello. Aren't you pretty? Time to go. We'll see you later. Scott, go in there now and have a nap for yourself. You're working too hard.
Come, Mary. Oh,
Jesus, she's so big. You're so big. I go because I have to close that door. The wind is fucking coming through here like crazy. So that was Kaya. Kaya is a pure dote. She's absolutely beautiful. And now I can have a cigarette. She's absolutely beautiful. I can see now why Lucy wanted me to go all the way to Wicklow to get that puppy. Hello, crackers. How y'all doing? Welcome back to the Blackbird Podcast. It's a bit windswept here today. It's starting to kick up outside. Is there a storm coming? It wasn't this bad when there was a storm. So how are you all doing? So that was Kaya. Kaya is, I don't know, 9 weeks old. She's fucking huge. She's such a ticket. My buddy Dave sent me a photograph of this this pup. What, I forget, maybe 12 weeks old. It was, I think it was a husky cross with a sheepdog, which is kind of what we were looking for, seeing as I was vetoed on the big boy dog. And I was thinking, great, just go free to a good home. Super. But then Lucy was going on about this dog, and she showed me the photo, and I goes, that's lovely. And then she goes, yeah, you have to go get it in Wicklow, and we pay for it. So these are the things we do. So off we went, myself and the brother, picked up the dog. The people were lovely. The story with it wasn't like a puppy farm or anything like that, if there's such a thing anymore in Ireland. But now these lovely folks had, well, he had a fucking handsome looking dog. It looks like a wolf, it moves like a wolf, but it's not a wolf. But there's definitely a wolf. You can see, yeah, you're related. And his daughter, who was in England, I think came back from England a while back and was staying with them. And she had what is it? Some kind of husky. Now, in and of itself, the two of them have like, what do they call them? Hybrids? We would have called them something different back in the day, but hybrids is what they have. And they've all the names, the history, It's a new breed, these particular two meeting. So there you go. I'm still confused. So they were going off on holidays. The daughter was at the house with her dog and her father's dog. So that was all that. And next thing, he was telling me he gets a phone call that his dog got her dog, and they got all romantic. And now she's going to have puppies. And I think she's 9 puppies. 9 puppies, yeah. 9 puppies, and they're each and every one of them cute. But, so they just wanted, they're going to keep maybe 3 or 4. You know, I think he's going to keep an extra one. The daughter's going to have 1 or 2, I think. There's some other people they were talking about. So they're all kind of, I think they're all going to, you know, good homes. And we got Kaya. Kaya? That's what she called her. Kaya is a character and a half. And the reason we wanted, we went and looked at a husky a few weeks ago. A lovely husky, but he was 2.5 years old and he was hyper, like fucking nuts. But he was so cute. And we took Diego with us to see how that would work out. I know as I'm saying this to you, I never thought I would be this person, but here we are. Just give me the dog, thank you, good luck. Mind the dog. But here we are. So since Cass passed, sadly, this year, I was like, Diego's just never been, you know, a solo act. He's always been in a band. So we got to get a band together for Diego. But at the same time, not stress him the fuck out because he's old and he doesn't need that shit. And then we get a puppy. But we got a puppy, as you saw, Kaya. But yeah, we went to see this other dog. Lovely people again. It's like you nearly wanted to take the dog to help out because they just wanted to make sure that the dog goes to a good home and it doesn't have to go to some fucking, because it has to go. But we couldn't take him. Hunter, I think his name was. Fucking lovely looking dog. And a lovely character, full of beans, you know what I mean? I was thinking in my head, a week or 2 with us, that'll sort that out. But no, Diego went to bite him in the neck straight off the bat. So that didn't work. And he was too energetic. He just stressed Diego out. And in turn, stressed me out. Is someone after pulling into the fucking driveway? But anyway, so we said we get a puppy. A better transition. Plus we have Silo. Remember Silo? The kitten who is now a cat, who was running the roost. We got Silo. And we wanted a dog that wouldn't kill. I have to check this out. What the fuck? So yeah, we got Kaya. Because we want them all to get along. And since we got her, it's been like Saturday we got her. That's only a few days, so you have to expect the crying in the night time. Lucy got this big fucking cage. She's going to train the dog. Sure, yeah. 2 a.m. I'm fumbling down the hall to the kitchen to where this bloody cage is to let the dog out because it won't shut the fuck up. I'm getting 0 sleep. And then it's on my heel all the way back to my room, and then he's just on the floor. She's on the floor, and that's it. Coma. So I'm thinking, dog is trained. It's a cute dog, smart dog. Got these kind of toilet mats. They're pretty cool. Put 1 or 2 of them down on the kitchen floor. So when because the dog had a few bombs straight off the bat. I mean, you know, it's in the house. There's Cass, there's a big dog she doesn't know, there's a bunch of crazies she doesn't know. So she pissed herself a bunch of times. But then Lucy puts the mats down, and I'm not joking yet. 9 out of 10 times she's gone to the mat without even being shown. So she switched on. So I thought I'd tell you all about that now. Been very little sleep. Well, very little uninterrupted sleep. But, yeah, she's getting on good with Diego. Diego's a bit like a fuck off. He laid down the law once or twice, just kind of, you know. Silo and her seem to be the best of buddies. They're chasing each other all over the gaff. They look like they're having a good time. So, I don't know. I think it's working out pretty good. Pretty good. Hello, brother.
Oh, Jesus.
What's up? Hang on there now. I'm going to move that thing so we get... The fucking app was busy today.
Which?
The club app.
Yeah.
I had to fucking put it in the van. I mean, I'm trying to leave the phone in the van.
What
the
were
rest
that
of
about?
the times, I don't know what the fuck. Backstops and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Is it backstops you?
We must make frames for them on Saturday. 6 of them, I think.
Oh, they got... What size backstops did they get?
900 by 90. The same as the ones in the club. In Dave's place.
Oh, excuse me.
No, they're like the one I have outside.
The big one?
The big one, yeah.
Oh, sweet.
6 of them.
I was getting nervous there with all these messages today. I said, he's not going to fucking volunteer. He's fucking one out to the goddamn club because he's not done having it.
No, they're fucking right. They're not having it.
Should they have loads of backstops like that, no?
Yeah, but they're shit, like.
Are they?
Well, they're grand for recurves, but you put a compound arrow through it and it just fucking keep going, like.
Yeah, that'll happen. But that'll happen with some of the targets as well, won't it?
Which?
How is the club doing with targets, do you know?
Animals, like?
Yeah.
Ah, fucking loads.
I haven't shot there forever.
We got animals when Ashgrove closed. We got all their animals.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's
Just realised you're off to cigarettes.
yeah, sure.
It'll be my last cigarette, Dave. So
yeah, there's plenty of them there. You going Sunday?
I am. I texted you that this morning because it just occurred to me that they want to do everything online, book online shit.
You
now.
do. You book it online, but they
Do
still
you have to like? Or is
you
it
have to
okay?
you have to register online. You can't pay online. You have to still pay below.
I pay online the last time for the champs.
Oh no, for the champs it is, but for leash,
Yeah.
all you're doing is registering. You don't
Oh,
pay
fucking fine.
because I think for the champs they didn't use Leash's website. They used a different thing.
Yeah, it was a bit ping pong ball. Like to
Yeah.
pay it and then email the guy, said, "Did you get it?"
Yeah.
And then they let you know if they got it. But look, it was grand.
No, you just register and it just speeds things up on the day. I suppose it'll give you an idea how many people are going to be going.
Easier to organise it, I guess. It makes sense, but I just like to have the option of
It'll be a
just
long
showing
bloody
up.
day.
You keep saying that, and I don't know what the fuck you mean.
Okay, there's 2 courses set out.
Like in the champs.
Exactly like at the champs.
Yeah.
You're shooting the 2 of them on the same day. You're shooting course number 1
So
in the
you've
morning.
only 1 hour per target.
1 hour per target.
No 3.
Hit, miss, doesn't matter a fuck.
That's gonna be fucking hard.
You've got 1 course in the morning and you've the other course in the afternoon.
I don't know about that.
That's going to be a long fucking
It'll depend on how they team up, I guess.
day. I can't see them doing 56 in 1 hour. Shouldn't be too bad, but sure they're going to spend more time looking for fucking arrows.
No, they were very good that way now at the champs. They had this thing where, while the team shoots their thing, and then whoever's doing the scoring and whoever's looking for the arrows, when the scoring is finished, you move the fuck on. You just say, arrows lost that target, whatever. And you just keep going. And you get back in at lunchtime, and there's your arrows. It was very well organised now. It was very well organised.
Yeah, no, it should be a bit of crap. It was a good laugh down in Wexford. No, in fairness, it was a good, perfect weather for it.
Yeah,
No, it was
fuck
like,
that.
1 tree did fall down near us in the wood, but other than that, it was fine. Like.
But the drive home, what was that like?
It wasn't too bad at that stage.
I was
This
too
morning,
tired.
going down there in the morning, I nearly turned around 2 or 3 times. Like,
Really? Yeah, I was like,
I was going down the Lismore Road there, and sure, there was a tree out in the middle of the.
of all fucking roads, that's the dodgy one in a storm.
You know, but so it was.
My
I
shoulders
left-
got fucked, so I didn't want to.
I left, and I should have been there at about 8:30, and I rolled in at about 9:10. Like,
Oh, really?
sure, look, what can you do? You know, a lot of twists and bends in that road. So it took me as long to get from here to Lismore as it took me to get from Lismore to fucking Wexford. Now.
And how many showed up at the shoot? Was it a good
It was
number?
good. It was 20.
Mad bastards.
There was nearly 30. Nearly 30.
But were they all local, like Dunbrody and
Well, you had lads on Brody, lads, and
Valley Bowman, I suppose?
yeah, you'd have, look, anybody within an hour of the
Yeah,
place,
yeah.
you'd have had, like, you know. But it wasn't too bad. Not too bad. Leash isn't too bad. No, it was an hour and 20 minutes.
About an hour and 20 minutes, yeah.
Yes, it's bad.
Handy out. It's I fucked up the Saturday because you know you'd be all over, and then you're on the motorway, so you're kind of daydreaming because it's boring. And then I came off the roundabout thing, but I ended up going into the fucking leash. I was like, where the fuck am I going? And then the phone kept annoying me, like, take the next blah, take this, and I'm like, so
I just put it on mute.
I shut the phone off,
Jesus.
and I just said I'm heading back to the motorway, and maybe I missed a beat, and I took a wrong turn at the motorway, and then I saw the sign out of the corner of my eye. It brought me onto another roundabout, and then I saw leash.
Yeah.
They had a sign straight, and it was from there. It was easy peasy.
Yeah.
But
it's nice. I know what the condition of the place is going to be like when we go up to now with all the rain we've been having. Like,
sure,
it's
it
a
hasn't
fucking
been
bog,
that
like.
bad. Like the rain. I
Doesn't
mean, it was
take
way worse the week of the champs.
doesn't take fucking much for that place to.
It was really bad the week of the champs, and I think we got Friday's meant to be wet.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's kind of 50-50. I think it's mainly the West Coast is going to get it.
No, the West Ham was fucking.
But because I had to cover every little thing up today, and then I was weighing it down, and it's either tomorrow's kind of wet or it's tomorrow the wettest, and then Friday's not
Yeah,
so
I think
great.
tomorrow's kind of west, and then it's supposed to pick up then over the weekend.
Because I was thinking that's probably 2 days off, and we're going into a bank holiday weekend, and my
But
neck
that's
is all
the week
fucked up.
after, isn't it?
No, it's this weekend, I think.
Is
Lucy was telling me it's this. Because I was going to do work Saturday. I was going to start to fix her up around that famine wall. But I was thinking, I haven't had a fucking Saturday off in a while. Been going up at 6 a.m. for like weeks on end. I'm like, fuck this. I need at least one lazy day. And if I'm going to leash on Sunday, it makes sense Saturday's the day I take. So I'll have to get another mix for fuck's sake.
I went over there yesterday to have a few shots, alright?
Where to Red Fox?
Fucking trees down all over the place.
Is there?
Stormed weekend, sure.
Really though? Did it?
There's nothing big like, but just fucking big limbs in the way. Like, they're big.
The last time I shot in there, and I was with you that time, when we were at the 80 yarder.
Jesus.
That's the last time I shot at Red Fox.
Oh, Christ, I got an awful shot down Wexford. I was. Because.
Super scoring, by the way.
Yeah, when I was shooting in our own wood there, I shot 6 targets and walked away from it. I lost 2 fucking arrows. I just couldn't judge the distance to save my life.
Yeah,
and then I went out
that's
to Wexford
not
and
easy.
just all of a sudden.
Well, your senses were heightened because of the drive with the storm.
Yeah. No, it fucking is. It just came together on the day, like, you know.
But that's the way it is. I mean, when it comes to like.
And stupid shots then. This is the thing, like I ended up getting 544. I had 3 arrows or 2 arrows and two 2-arrow shots that should have been nowhere near that. So that would have me up over 550.
Yeah, but.
You know?
If
Oh,
I mean,
sure.
I
But I was so lucky with a lot of them, like a lot of the 20, like all the way in the back 14, 20, all the way down, and some of them were fucking. I mean,
dodge.
I was in by millimeters, like, you know.
Yeah, but in is in. Doesn't matter if you're a mile in
Oh, that's
or.
it. I'd rather nearly miss than nearly get it.
I was because I remember it was somewhere between last year and this year when we'd be going to competitions or shoots. I'd be thinking the week going into it, I'd be practicing here as much as I could. Now it's like, fuck it. It's just, you know,
Yeah, but I didn't even in Wexford. I didn't even take a shot at the practice putt.
I never do. I'm
No, you
worried
said-
in case that'd be my best.
No, because I have an awful habit of taking a shot in the practice putt, and I think, geez, am I shooting a little bit to the left, and I fucking adjust it, and I'm shooting fine at the butt, and then I go to the animals, and they're all over to the fucking right. Like, I shot now yesterday, and everything was going where it was supposed to go. So I won't even look at the bow now until Sunday.
Well, I meant to do my button the other evening. I have to just give it a fine tune, and I'll probably just count my arrows. I'll bring them all.
That's the thing, right?
And that's it. Then I'll hardly get a shot off here between now and then because it's a bit sketchy.
And I'm supposed to be going out Saturday, making up frames for new butts. So I might go out an hour early maybe and get a couple of shots in. Like,
What time are you going there Saturday?
I go over at 1. I think Keith's bringing the targets at 1. Now I was going to go around the wood and start clearing stuff and setting up the bits, like, but Phelim and the lads be there, they can do that. We'll make up the
We have a shoot there in a few weeks, do we?
17th. Yeah. Now, that should be, hopefully, Keith hopefully he'll go out and he'll change the distances and stuff.
That'll make no fucking difference to me.
No, but it'd be nice just to have a fresh course that nobody's shot on and everybody then is in the same.
Yeah, but who else can set up the targets aside from Keith? Because Keith seems to be getting caught to do a lot. He's just going to say, fuck ye.
I hope Keith will do it because then I can take part in the shoot. If I do it, then I can't shoot.
Right.
You shouldn't shoot.
Of course you shouldn't,
Some
no.
do.
Unless you're just, like, without a card, you're just there to practice.
Yeah, but some people do, like,
Yeah, well, some people are sad. My shoulder is fucking ringing like a bell with the last few weeks, man.
Jeez, we were out, Mark Daly, that he's some fucking...
He's an animal.
Gee, and fucking, and Jesus, Mick.
Siri?
Fuck
Two
me.
fucking assassins, I'm
He
telling you.
got the same score as me.
But Mick has been he's been up a gear this year. I think he's
Yeah.
consistently high
Yeah,
scoring.
but Jesus Christ. 544 in the recurve, like.
Yeah, but what did they say?
That's nuts, like.
Bare bow shooters are probably the most accurate recurve shooter. You know, because with the distancing, for whatever reason, a bare bow will always beat a hunter, apparently. But I'd like to see Mark and fucking Mick Siri go in a competition against each other.
Mark, no, he had a problem with his shoulder.
You know,
So he was getting that out of the way early, like, the old shoulder, I did a bit of work on this, and, and
a bit
just
of work
in case.
done on it.
Well, he still went well over the...
Okay.
He was over the 500, like, that's crazy fucking shooting, like.
Sure, he got something stupendous at the champs. I mean, it was over the 2 days. Fucking ridiculous.
Jeez.
They're aliens, I'm convinced of it.
I don't know.
They are,
Mick is waiting to see you, alright?
why, what's wrong with them now?
He found out you didn't want to come because it was too windy.
That's not true.
He
Does he
said
not
this,
know he's meeting an architect?
I know, but I told him.
You didn't tell him that, like.
No, I just told him he didn't want to come because it was too windy. I said I called and he said, no, it's a bit windy outside, I don't think I'll bother today.
I was 50,
He was
50.
fucking lit up over it.
Make out to meet a fucking architect, okay? He was doing me a solid, so I had to meet him on Sunday because that's the only day the two of us had, and we're under a bit of a pressure cooker thing. So I'll see you in Leash. You can ring in, sure. No, he's a ledge. But yeah, so there's nothing. Red Fox is probably the last one of the year, is it?
There's one down Wexford on the 28th of November.
I mean, like, you know, a real one. Like, it's probably the last real shoot of the year.
Yeah.
So
I think there's another one, but I think it's up the country somewhere, like I won't be going for it. Where was that? I think they've closed. Is there a club that closed there recently?
Phelim said something about this, but it was a club of two people, was it?
I forget the name.
How can two people run a club, like? No, I meant to have a committee.
Same way 10 people run a club.
Poorly. No, yeah, because
They were down for between Leash shoot and our shoot. Or was it between our shoot and Wexford maybe? But they were down in the next couple of weeks. But if they're gone, they're gone. Unless somebody else takes over now, somebody else might be able to take the date and use it. Like, so hopefully somebody else will.
I don't know, it's a bit late in the day, in the year, weather-wise, it's getting a bit funky, like.
It is like, but sure, if you're looking for good weather to shoot in this country, you'll be
Yeah,
waiting
but
a
I
long
don't
time.
mean good weather, but not storms and shit.
Yeah, but the storms will be fucking. I think the weekend just gone now. Like, we were absolutely blessed. There was no fucking bad
but
weather
it's-
down. If you were shooting up right at the very top of the fucking, the little bit of a valley it's in.
Yeah.
If you were shooting right up at the top, you'd have to time your shot between
I
gusts.
bet, yeah.
But once you go down, then there was nothing. It was summer's day.
Sure, Yuki Fact, the first day Yuki Fact was like that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Once you get up around that,
And a bit of a wind you wouldn't mind, but it's just the gusts.
and on the
That's-
field, the flat field was a nightmare, man.
It throws the arrows off something fierce. Like.
I'd say it's the only reason I got. Was there an 80 shot on the fields? That's probably the only reason I got close. I got like that close to the 80. And it's because of the wind, I suspect. It carried the arrows a bit further. Otherwise, I wasn't having it. Like,
Yeah, sure.
but no, I have it in my head now because the club now have an indoor thing sorted out, don't they?
Yeah.
But is there only a couple of...
in Clare.
There's only a couple of days before the end of the year that we can use it, is it?
No, I think they're doing exams or something in the school. I think
Right.
So there's maybe 3 or 4 weeks that we won't be able to use it, but sure, you wouldn't mind that, like. You know. Guess thing me on Sunday was I went down and I was shooting and I was halfway around and I realised that the sight marks I have on my old sight marks, they shouldn't have worked.
See, how did it work? So?
I don't know. I did new ones
You're
last
worse
week.
than me, like.
I did new ones last week and I thought, that's it now, I'm sorted for Sunday. And I printed them out. I got them laminated. And I didn't think anything of it. And I went to the shoot Sunday. And sight marks were where they always are, so I just read off the list and shot away. Everything went fantastic.
Sight marks, is that like a gap card?
Yeah.
I see, for you I get it, because for recurvers, I don't understand why they use a gap card. I mean, for me, a recurve, any form of, any discipline of recurve should be like...
Have a go.
Have a go and figure it, try to train the brain into
I thought
distances.
that I was using mine, and then I got home and there it was up on the kitchen table, left it there. And I had a look at the two of them, I compared them, like, and there was a bit of a fucking difference in some of them.
Yeah?
But the old one was working fine, so I threw in a new one and said, fuck that. You know?
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's very weird.
And I went out that's why I went out yesterday, just to check it, just to be sure. And
yeah.
It's fine. No.
By the way, did you meet my new tripod?
I did, I saw, it's nice.
I just know after the shoot, like, it's going to make...
Did you get limbs for it, or are you getting limbs?
I have to research.
It's a takedown, is it? They're not ILF, like?
No, it is a takedown. But I was talking to what's his fucking name now? You know now because you listens to the podcast. He's in Keeb's fucking Keeble, Mr. Keeble.
Mm-hmm.
Liverpool, Mr. Liverpool.
Oh, yeah.
He's one of his buddies. He's in his club. Mr. Amara, watching and listening to the Blackbird. He's doing compound and he's doing recurve. He took it all up in February last, I think, and he's fucking... He can nerd out big time on it. And he's talking, and he's fucking fast with the texting, and I'm like, you should meet my brother. I'm just like, don't know what you're saying, but he sent me some links for to get the new limbs for this guy, and I'll be doing that. I just wanted to get my hunter bow. I was fucking near last 2 shoots, and I get the bow tuned up, but it's well tuned up now.
You're going to go to the indoor shoot?
100% I'm going to the indoor shoot.
The one up in Tinglack.
When is that at?
The 8th and 9th or the 7th and 8th of November. Up in Mead.
Mead?
I think so.
I think
Dundalk, maybe. It's up by Dundalk. Not quite as far as Dundalk. I think
it's just dust, is it?
What's the spin like, you know? You're staying up there.
Who else is going?
Don't know.
I don't think I'll be going to that somehow.
I don't know. No, I don't even
I'm
know.
under savage
I'm only
pressure
thinking
at work
about
at
it.
the minute. And
It's
the weather's
only indoor shoot. Like it's Archery Ireland, their Irish Open shoot.
Alright.
Yes.
That'd be good.
Maybe.
When do you have to register for that?
End of the day.
Oh, on the day you can just walk in?
Yeah.
I'll leave it open. Maybe if I can have this week now and we'll say last week, I think they're acceptable at work. Got a nice bit done, but I'm still in my head a week behind because the first week was a pure cunt. Wash out, and yeah, if I can, the back broken in it, but still I want to get up and soldier around with it, like, because my body's starting to fucking fall apart to me, the bastard.
This fucking weather as well doesn't help, you know.
So, and what if you win then? Because you're with IFAF, will you still get your recognition?
The only thing you don't get is you don't get to hold a record. If you break a record, you can't keep it. It's not
they're
record.
safe enough there now.
But
Them archery Ireland folks, they're pretty good from 20 up to 40, 30 or 40, I think. I mean, they're dialed in on that shit, aren't they?
oh, yeah,
It's just anything beyond that is a bit of a...
we went up there, my first ever indoor shoot, and I had some cheek even going to it. Like, I was using borrowed arrows. I was only shooting maybe 6 weeks.
I remember this.
I was on the fucking shooting line, and whatever way I looked to my left, the guy that was at this side of me, I was watching him on YouTube the night
fuck
before.
off.
He was an Olympic archer, and I thought, right, and then I looked this way, fuck, 3-time world champion then at the other side of me,
Good company.
and I was just thinking to myself, I want to go home. I just want to go, and they actually gave out to me. They pulled me up to them because my arrows weren't pointy enough.
What?
Yeah, archery island, bang, can't beat them.
Or they
The
wear
arrows weren't pointy enough, and I was using the wrong colour pen.
pen.
Yeah, because in archery island you have to mark your shots on the board. So
Alright.
when you fire your 5 arrows,
Yeah.
you have to mark where the arrows hit.
Can they not see the holes? Like,
You have to mark where the arrows hit
Jesus
every time. And
I tell you, there's a lot of silliness going on in all these archery governing bodies.
some guy saw that I was using a red pen, and he came over and he said, "You can't use a red pen." I said, "But I'm using it fine, you know." He said, "No, you can't use a red pen." I said, "Well, I'm fucking using it." I said, "Look, see the guys at either side of me. Do you honestly think there's going to be any fucking questions over my score?" I don't fucking think so. And I pulled the arrows out, and he said, "Let me see those." And he says, "Change that one." I says, "What's wrong?" He said, "It's not pointy enough." It's, you know, the VAPs, the very, very pointy, long pointy heads that are in them, the arrow points. It
Yeah.
was slightly, you know, maybe you hit a bit of wood or something in the backstop or something, and it was slightly disformed. And he said, "Yeah, you can't use that." How do you tell him? I've only got 6 arrows, like. I had only 6 arrows going in there.
Yeah, but some people can get really
Oh,
fucked. They
Jesus.
live for the rules,
Yeah,
you know
this
what I
guy
mean?
was,
And they make up rules then that have nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah, this guy was just fucking...
Point extra.
Yeah. And even the guys that I was shooting either side, I was having a great laugh with them. Like, you know, they, in fairness now, they're fierce quick to give you tips and, you know, what you should get and how you should do. You know, they were good guys, like, you know, and they just told you, "Man, fuck off."
But isn't that normally the case? The lads are out shooting, or most people who are out shooting, good to go.
99.9% of people going to shoots are going for the right reasons.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They're going for the crack. If you win something, great. If you don't, that's okay too. You know,
And you just take some
you'd
information home to
Yeah,
study.
you'd always get the 0.1% that are fucking dicks,
Cunts.
and you know, there's nothing.
Cop the fuck on, boys.
But there's nothing you can do about that. Like, but the rest of them, then, you know, everybody's there to give everybody else a hand.
Yeah.
And that's what keeps people going back. Like, you know.
Well, to be fair now, there's been great numbers this year at the shoots I've been at.
Oh, it's gone mad.
And,
gone fucking mad, like.
I can't wait to go to Galway in the new year.
Like, when was the last time people had to be turned away from shoots? Like,
I know, yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, even for the Dimbrody 100,
Yeah.
you know, the nationals, you
Yeah.
know, for the champs, like, people had to be turned away. Like,
When is the indoor thing? You know, the international one. What's it called again?
the IMM
Yeah, when is that happening?
normally comes up before Christmas.
And how do you know? I thought actually before Christmas. It's
it's
kind
different.
of before and after, isn't it? Christmas.
It's different every year. Like,
Because I didn't see any clubs going on about it.
bear with me now. See that fella?
They look funky. Did you make them today?
Had him today, yeah.
Halloween.
About an hour fucking road.
Halloween's
like.
kind of mental, boy.
It'd be on the match. Okay.
What is it? Have you got it there now?
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, I never think to look at these I'd be just pondering into the universe. Never occurs to me to Google shit. Like, just wait to be told. And do clubs have to, like, apply to have it shot at their, wherever they shoot?
Hmm?
Or can any club host it?
Any club can host it. Okay. 2024.
Not
We're late. June to September.
June of 2024.
Yeah.
Cunts, why don't they fucking put this out? Like, fucking.
Well, you think IFF would give people a heads up, like, you know, but no.
So the first one has been
It's
shot
over.
already.
No, it's over.
What a bunch of cunts.
The last one was the 14th of October.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
I thought that was later in the year now, because last year it was
Before and
over,
after
over
Christmas.
Yeah. Well, it was actually supposed to finish in December, but people didn't get the
memo.
There's
So
another
it's
one.
already over.
Yeah, but there is another one. Bear with me there now.
Some bitch. Sure, look, we'd no fucking indoors anyway. Well, maybe Cork would have had it on. I don't know, I didn't see him advertise it or anything.
Okay.
That's a pity.
There's another now running from January through to March. So January, February, March.
And what's the difference between that one? Or is it just the same crack, like? Is it the same crack?
Oh, it's exactly the same. Exactly the same.
They're frequent enough, so are they?
Twice a year.
Oh, is it twice a year?
Yeah, 28th of February.
Where did you find that out now? Did you Google it or did you go to someone's website?
The IFAA website. They have a list of events, and
Yeah.
it's always down on the list of events. 28th of February is the first set of scores. 31st of March is the second set of scores, and the 30th of April is the last set of scores.
Right. So it starts in February.
So it starts in January. You can shoot any time between January and February.
Okay.
Once the scores are in by the 28th of February. And then you've any time between the 28th of February and the 31st of March.
So do we have to register with them if we want to host it?
We either register with them or we go to another club that has registered with them, and they'll run it over a day.
Yeah,
Like Limerick now last year, they ran it over a day. You go out there on a Saturday and they say, right, we're doing the main match today, and
Right.
that's your score.
Yeah.
You know, and your score is your score. Like that's
Are
the thing
Red
about it.
Fox going to do it? Do you think?
I don't think there's enough of us doing it to justify it.
What do you mean?
The hassle of doing it is there's a bit involved in it, like, you know, fucking having to pay and having to register, and you know, there isn't enough people doing it. Like, there's like, how many of us are there? How many of us actually take part in it? 5, maybe. That's
Get
it.
them out, make them do it.
Yeah, sure. It might be easier just to go to Limerick and do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if we say it to James in Limerick, I'm sure he'd run it, like, because they'd have a lot more numbers up there, so it'd pay him to do it.
Yeah.
Like we'd have to get the hall specifically for it.
But we could use it on one of our shoot nights. Practice nights.
Well, like you can do it anytime, like, you know. But yeah, we'll see. We've plenty of time to think about it anyway.
Put that on the calendar. And the indoor shoot then for the Nationals, I think that's down in Waterford again this year.
February, probably the end of February.
And it's fucking...
They've no date for it. I suppose after the AGM now, they might have a date.
That's next Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah, after the ish.
Are you going to that? The AGM?
Yeah.
How long does that go on for?
We were out at about 3 o'clock last time.
Was there many there?
Good crowd. About 20.
20. Any heads from shooting, like?
Yeah, all of them.
Really?
Everybody that was there are people who go every week, like. You know?
Might go.
They just do election of officers, and they do any problems then or any questions.
Do you have to submit your question or problem prior to
Yes.
by email, is it?
Yeah. Email it to the Secretary of IFAF.
If I started now, I still wouldn't have it done, but
Yeah,
have you put anything in?
I was going to, but there's no fucking point. You know what I mean? They're comfortable in, you know, not rocking the boat.
Sure, everyone's that way.
Do you know what I mean? Like they don't. There's no. I just don't think there's any point. I don't think it would be done. You know, unless it's something that they wanted to do anyway. I don't think it'd make a difference. Like.
I was debating whether or not to go just to see, because this year's been a year first on many fronts with the archery. So I thought, you know what, maybe I'll just go see what it's all about, take it in.
Yeah, it is no harm. You know, it is. I went now last year and it was good, like, you know. And you do, just things come up there and they'll be voting on it throughout the day and whatever.
Is there somewhere where
you can do it online. If you can't attend in person, you can actually do a video. They have a video of it up and you can actually sit and watch it. Like.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And you can vote that way as well, like.
Oh, you get to vote and stuff?
Yeah. There'll be election of officers and stuff.
Officers?
You know, the committee for the IFAF.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know, So if you wanted to go for the committee, or if somebody else wanted to go, then you could vote them in or out. Like,
Yeah.
But,
Oppose them.
Yeah, but like, to be fair, unless somebody makes complete balls of their job, you'd kind of be inclined to just leave them where they are, like, you know. The only thing I didn't like was the fact that we were limited to 3 shoots, or to 2 shoots this year.
Yeah.
You know, we only got the third one because there was space in the but January, February and March, there was nothing happening. There was nothing happening until we came back from
Was
Spain.
there only one shoot in January?
There was
that
one in
in
January.
Wexford,
There was
wasn't
one.
it?
There was 2 in February, and there was one in March. Then before we came back from Spain,
Yeah.
you know, there was
Yeah,
at
it
least
was very hard. It was a stuttery start.
the first 3 months. There was at least 6-7 weeks free for shoots.
Yeah, I remember
You know
that
what I mean?
because it was like,
And we were after being told that you can't have 4 shoots.
why
in a
is
row,
that like?
Because there were more clubs joining.
So fucking what?
I don't notice any new clubs joining.
But
I
you
don't
should.
know.
The option should be there. I mean, it doesn't mean you have to fucking.
Yeah, but the thing is, well, they want only one shoot on in a given day, but having a shoot up in Northern Ireland, like,
That's not
us having a shoot down here isn't going to make any difference, because the people down here ain't going to travel all the way up
fucking
there.
right.
You know, but they only want one shoot a
What's
week.
this bullshit?
That's the thing, like, you know.
Who do I send the email to?
Since Dave McCaffrey,
I'll do that.
you know.
Hey, buddy.
All their contact information is on the IFAF site anyway.
Look, when I get into things and there's like fucking a board of directors
No, but
and
you
shit
just
like that, I'm like,
when you go into the site and you just go to contact us, it brings up all the committee. It gives their email addresses and all that.
Yeah.
You just,
And whose idea was it to take away the fucking... What genius came up with that particular
committee.
idea? The whole committee?
oh well, I suppose nothing gets out without it being voted on in committee, like, you know.
How many's on this committee?
It's 5, 6 maybe. The chairperson, secretary,
I'll check that now later on.
PRO. There's fucking loads of them, chances. But it's yeah, it's politics. See, I just like to keep
I'm
away from that side of
fucking
things. like,
shit
you know?
with even our one, like, and I don't have to do shit.
Yeah.
Just get the odd photo or let people know what's happening with the club if something's happening with the club.
Yeah.
But I usually wait till like a few days before an event or an occasion and
Yeah.
I'll start bombarding.
Yeah, but like once we have the hall up and running now, we'll probably get more members out of that, like, 'cause it's the school, like, you know, so you'll have kids and their parents and stuff coming along. So
Well, it's the whole access as well. The parking is there, and you know all these. Is the parking there?
no, there is school shop.
Yeah,
No,
it's just guarantee shit.
I know, and it's a good size hall as well. Like, we'll be able to shoot.
Were you,
30,
have you been there?
No, Keith was telling me about it. He said
Right.
it's if we go on the long side,
Yeah.
that's 20 yards easy. But if we turn it and have the short side down here,
Yeah.
that we nearly get a flint. It didn't quite 35, but you get 30 yards.
Is this a trial period now, or
No,
is
no,
it like a
no.
done
Once
deal?
I'd say once the groundskeeper is getting his couple of bob every night that he opens up for us,
Yeah,
it'll keep happening, like, you know.
happy days.
So it's not too bad.
No, you kind of. It's handy to have the option going into the winter here, like to fucking have an.
Oh, you need some, yeah.
Because I've been fucking like.
No, you need to have somewhere to shoot, like, because the weather's just too unpredictable, like, you know. You go to the wood there, so Jesus, much point in going out there and it's pissing rain, like.
No, there's not. I'll tell you what, I'd smoke this. We'll fuck off inside, will we?
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Because I have been making some progress on that fucked up stone thing, man. It looks good when it's. I thought it'd be great fun, this slatey shit. Because you know the way you like to get your corners are nice.
Yeah.
And now this is like fucking you're working with knees and fucking elbows. It's a cunt. But once I drop the line on that thing, and when you get it up, it's fucking high, like. And I
Yeah,
turn
but it
the
looks better when
corner,
it's finished. Then
It
when there's
looks
a big
well
chunk of it,
nice.
like,
It
you
looks. It looks hypnotic.
know? Like, you always see some stone places there and they've only got so much done, and it looks, yeah. But as
Yeah.
soon as it's all done, it makes a huge difference, like, you know.
But I've seen some folks use this stone. You know, you'd be browsing the internet, and it's like straight away you can see that. I mean, of all stone, if you should use a line on a corner, it's this fucking stone. At least with a lead, because the stone is like it'll either be that way, or fucking that way. And if you go addressing this stuff, it'll tell you to fuck off, and it'll just shatter and you're fucked. It doesn't like being dressed too much, so you gotta be fairly creative. And if I bring it thereabouts to the line, when you take the line away, it just looks good. It looks so good. Just from the distance.
Yeah.
'Cause the line is the one thing, or the corner. There's one now I saw and it was kind of like this. And you know what I mean? It wasn't meant to be like that at all, you could tell, because the other side was relatively better.
Yeah.
But it's a trick, like, it's fucking, yeah. But it looks good. This is starting to look really good.
Yeah, it's the job. Oh my god.
Did I show you my longbow?
Are you fucking getting Alzheimer's or something?
Did I show you the longbow?
You only fucking showed it to me. What day was it? Earlier in the week.
Dude, you know,
Or the weekend.
that fucking puppy. We she's lucky she's a good looking dog, because I'd have kicked her through the fucking door there this morning at 2 a.m. It was gone 2 a.m. A dog whinging doesn't wake you up straight away. So she must have been whinging for a solid fucking hour, because Lucy's got this big fucking cage now,
Yeah.
and she's trying to train the dog. The dog will wander in there in the daytime and go for a nap. It's happy out. But the minute you lock the dog in there, it goes. And I understand. It's
What
only
you
a
need to do
puppy.
is you need to get a couple of sheets of Kingspan and just insulate all around the fucking
Dude,
thing.
I went in there like 2:30 this morning, and I just unlocked it, opened it, and she followed me back down the hall into the room, and she was gone before I was gone. Typical, like.
Well, see, now
That's the second
now
night in a row.
knows. Yeah, but now she knows all she has to do is do a bit of whinging, and you come down and let
Lucy's trying to train the puppy, and I'm trying to train Lucy not stop locking the puppy in the fucking cage. Doesn't like it. And then you've Silo coming in mocking him probably. Oh, you're in the cage. What you gonna do? They are like thick as thieves, the two of them. Happened very quickly. It's the funniest thing watching a cat poke the head on the puppy. She just goes up and down hindquarters, and it's like she's bracing and ready, and next thing the dog comes in with the big happy head. Boom, 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 boom. Muhammad Ali will be impressed. They're funny as fuck to watch. The kids are inside watching their fucking show, and the TV's on, but no one's watching the TV. They're all looking at these two characters just chasing each other everywhere. It's a great energy, lovely buzz. But Sido's kicking his or her at, I keep calling it him. Has that big wolfy head now. She's got
That should be a big dog.
She's only 9 weeks old, like size of the fucker.
Big dog.
Diego put manners on her now once or twice, but
But look, that's to be expected.
it was like I was hoping he would, but she's after fucking working her charms on him now, and he's useless now. He'll go under the table to get away from all the crazy, and she keeps going on, "Hiya, buddy," and she's like lying alongside him. She's looking up at him, and he's like, "Okay." He doesn't move now. He's like, "Okay, I give up." So now she's after messing with his head. Not even a full week in, she's got him. Fuck's sake.
There she look.
I'm just going to say bye-bye now. Before I forget. Talk to you again, folks. That's shit, isn't it? I'm fucking drained. I came straight from work, had a coffee, got Ginger's bottle, then straight in here trying to get something done. I was sitting there like, what the fuck was I going to do?
Not so bad.
Yeah, I'll be good now, folks. We'll talk to you next time. See you at the shoot on Sunday. If you're going leash, leash is awesome. McSarah, you can fuck me out of it in leash, okay, buddy? Talk to you then. Bye-bye. That's a nifty